Tea Time with Dorarena. I have my favorite teacup with me today, and I'm drinking my favorite tea today. And so I hope that you have your drinks and that you join us as we grow in wisdom together. Tea time. You know, our wisdom topic today is believe in yourself. Yes, you need to believe in yourself. You can do whatever you set your mind to do. You just go in. What are you talented with? What do you love to do the most? Start doing it. And don't let other people talk you out of it. You got to believe in yourself. And it starts with your self-talk. What are you saying to yourself? You know, when I was growing up, I told you I was raised by a man till I was, my dad, till I was 12. And then he remarried, and he married a woman that, never had kids. So she didn't know a whole lot about raising kids. And before, in my early grade school years or whatever, I I remember this one incident with my brother, my oldest brother. He used to help do my hair, and he would take a fork, and he would, yes, a fork, and he would put it on a hot iron or whatever, just like you would do like a curling iron, and he would curl my bangs, and they come out with a triangle looking. I thought, oh, those are really cute. That was before people wanted their hair like that. And so I remember, after a while, the back of my hair had fell out, and it was all matted to the back of my head, and I had long hair out here. Oh yeah, they talked about the sister really bad. And so, growing up like that, I've been talked about a lot. But you know what? That helped me today, because now whatever's said about me, it rolls off my back like water rolls off the back of a duck. So whatever was meant to destroy me catapulted me to where I needed to be in life. And so, and I'm liking that, and so whatever has happened to you in the past, you can use that to help somebody else that will better your life, and so find what's inside your heart. What do you love to do? What do you feel called or created to do to meet other people's needs or whatever? Because really that's what it's all about. We're here to help people. But before we can help people, we have to believe in ourselves first. And so that's what I'm here to help you and encourage you to believe in you. So it starts with your self-talk. What are you saying to yourself? See, I had a problem with what I was saying to myself, because I was saying all kind of negative things about myself. And what happened was, what everybody else was saying about me that was negative, I started saying negative things about myself. See how it matters who you are around? It matters. That other person matters. How they live, what they say, what they do, that stuff matters. And whether it's negative or positive, it has an effect. And so I started, being all negative about my own self, and I had a problem with myself, and so I kind of fell into this thing of, when it came to like my shape and stuff like that, you know, I I kind of fell into that because I kind of knew, okay, yeah, I'm pretty shaped nicely or whatever, but my face, my features, and all this kind of stuff. And so, but you don't want to use your physical body as uh, something to help you believe in yourself, because you could have a pretty face and be you know ugly in the inside, and there's a lot of pretty people out there that don't have any confidence in themselves because they the focus has been on how they look, but never who they developed to be in the inside. And so it starts again, like I said, with our self-talk. What are you saying to yourself? And you know what? It doesn't matter how old you are, whether you're young, a teenager, or whether you're an older woman, a grandmother. It really doesn't matter how old you are. It's not too late for you to change your life. It's not too late. There's this one lady, I recently saw, I think it was on the Steve Harvey show or something like that. She's an older woman. I think she was in her 70s or 80s or something like that. And she was lifting weights and stuff. And then you had this one older woman, she's running. She said, "I'll run till I die." And she's like in her 90s. So it's never too late. See, with me, I don't want to be, well, I wish I had did this and I wish I had did that. Don't wish, do. Step out and do, and don't be afraid to step out. You're going to get some criticism. You can't, there's always going to be people out there that want to see you fail. And they're not going to help you succeed. You're always going to have that green monster, the jealousy, the green-eyed monster of jealousy. You are always going to have that out there. But you don't have to succumb to that monster. You can trample over the monster by not allowing yourself to be a victim to jealousy and envy. That you don't need that. That's not going to help you prosper in life, And so that self-talk, you want to be saying the right things to yourself, that you can do what you set yourself out to do. It's just like the, remember the train, the story of the train? Let's take a tea break. The story of the train that she said, "I think I can, I think I can, I think I can." And then she finally got up to the top of the little engine and said, I thought I could, And you'll never know unless you get out there. Unless you get out there on the tracks, you will never know how far you can go. So you got to encourage yourself. You got to start saying the right things to yourself and saying, nobody ever told you that you could. I really didn't have a whole lot of encouragement in my own self, but I knew that I wanted to be something more in life than where I had been, and so I stepped out there, and you gotta take the risk. You gotta step out, and just try. Nothing beats a failure but a trier. And so you can't be afraid to take risks, because that's really, if you talk to a lot of successful people, you can't be afraid of that. And they live on a whole different level of life. They don't bother by the little, issues of this and that. They know how to choose their battles. They don't just fight every little thing. You can't be like that. You know, oh, so-and-so said this about me. I'm going to get her. Yeah, I'm going to bust her up. You know, leave the girl alone and move to a higher place where they can't reach you. See, some things you can win a battle just by knowing how to speak properly and saying the right things. You know, wisdom. Let wisdom be in your choices of what you say and what you do. Wisdom will exalt you. Wisdom will cause you to rise up to a whole different level. You don't even have to live like that with people. Let them do their thing. You know, birds of the same feather flock together. If you want to be a chicken, hang with the chickens, okay? Because they can't fly. But if you want to be an eagle, you're going to have to bump it up and you're going to have to come up, you know, and you can't be afraid to soar up high, you know. So, and there, like I said, there's always going to be people that are not going to be for you, but there's going to be people that are for you. Because, see, somebody is there to help you get where you need to be, just like you were there for somebody and you help them get where they need to be. That's, you know, the principles of life. You don't get into the principle of life like that, then you're not going to experience success. You always be scraping, you know, the bottom of the barrel type of thing, you know. I want to share with you something that John Maxwell said about fear. He said that fear tries to make us look at all of our problems all at once. Think about that. Those from yesterday, today, and tomorrow. To be courageous, you have to focus on today. Why? Because it is the only thing you have any control over. See what I'm saying? Remember we talked about last time about comparing yourself, the comparison trap? You know, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Don't compare yourself to people. That you don't want that life. And do better today. Whatever mistake you made yesterday, 10 years ago, or whatever, learn from it. Use wisdom and grow out of that so that you can have a better life and you can help somebody else have a better life, even if it's your own kids, your grandkids, your whoever. You know what I'm saying? You know, believe in yourself, because you know what? It's going to take more than just somebody else believing in you. It's going to take you believing in you. And a lot of times when you bump up the respect and the honor that you request of who you are, then it'll bump up how everybody else look at you. That's important, you know. And really, you know, it'll help you if you just dress nice. That helps. Who you are on the inside shows up on the outside. You will never see Dorarena at the grocery store with the bag on her head. Never. Nope. And you know what? If you were wearing a bag on your head, take that bag off. Put your hair up in a ponytail or something. Put a hat on, something. Because it will cause you to be respected at a greater level. That stuff does matter. How you dress, how you act, all that stuff matters to where you're going to end up in life. And you That I'm talking to you that want to be successful. I'm not talking to those that don't really want much in life. Wisdom, like I said, will take you to a higher place in living. And I'm talking wisdom to you. Okay? Those that can't receive that, I'm not talking to you. And I'm not trying to be cruel or anything like that, but if you're going to be anything in life, you're going to have to change the way you think. And the way you think, once that's changed, it'll change how you act and how you dress. It changes the outside of who you are. All about your perspective in life. It will change. How about that for today? Well, I love all my wow friends, and I'm so glad that you joined me today. Take heed to what you have heard. Put it into practice and start paying attention to what you're saying to yourself, and start saying the positive things to yourself so that you can start changing your future. All right? All right, love you. Thank you.